guys, it's that time of year again. This is the perfect video for any Christmas party or just opening gifts around the tree. Make sure to stay tuned for bloopers at the end of the video. To start this holiday tutorial, we are going to take one of my personal favorites, the Smashbox Camaretti BB Cream in the shade Light, which also happens to have SPF 35, which is good because weird enough, you can get sun damage in the winter too. Then to blend in the BB cream on Jessica's face, we're going to be using two different types of foundation brushes. The first one is a precision brush, and the second one is a normal flathead foundation brush. The normal flathead foundation brush is good just to cover the T-zone, which is your forehead, nose, and cheeks, just to evenly distribute the foundation. But something that's different about the precision brush is it's meant to get into the places the normal flathead foundation brush cannot get, which means like your nose, your lips, your eyes. And lots of people don't know this, but you should always have one or more foundation brush, just because the times your fingers are dirty, like in your bathroom, you should do a couple of touch-ups. It's not good to get all those germs and oils back on your face, because even with a primer, your foundation is just going to run back off. So always good to use a foundation brush to really get that foundation absorbed into your skin, and of course to evenly distribute the foundation, and a bonus, to block out all the rednesses and most of the blemishes you have on your face. So plus for foundation brushes. Then taking Clinique's All About the Eyes concealer in shade 2, which is light golden, and I'm pretty positive this is one shade up from the lightest shade, which is fair with a pink undertone. We're going to be applying this to any under-eye dark circles or any redness or blemishes. We're going to go pretty light on the concealer today just because we kind of want like a fair kind of light look to her skin, because we're going to be warming it up with some blush later on into the video. Then to set our BB cream and our concealer, we're going to be taking Clinique's pressed powder, and this is in shade 2, Invisible Blend. So, which means is it's just going to either give you more coverage, but also at the same time set your powder, foundation, any of that stuff. Then to apply that, we're going to be using Quo's Angled Contour Face. I'm not using a powder brush just because I really like the angle to go along the nose and along like the cheeks, and especially the hairline, because a lot of people don't know this, but you're sweating all day and you want your foundation to stay so you don't have to do as many touch-ups. So hairline, nose, cheeks, even over your eyelids if you used a concealer to block out any veins or redness on your eyelids. And also any of the blemishes you covered up with concealer too would be a plus for the powder. And then just to top off this look even more, we're going to be using Gosh's Rose Whisper Natural Blush, and this is number 36. On the racks it'll be 0806002. So if you guys like this, definitely look for that. And as you can see, I'm running out, which means it's a favorite. To apply that, I'm going to be using Quo's powder brush. I'm not using a blush brush just because I don't want the heavy look as if you were using a blush brush. But this will just make a nice, gentle, kind of toasty, warm look onto your cheeks, which is awesome because it's so chilly outside for the winter time with all the snow and everything. So definitely use a powder brush if you want that type of look. And I'm just going to be going along the jawline and the cheekbone and finishing off with Jessica smiling, just to kind of show her apples of her cheeks, and just gently swiping it across her cheeks to add that extra warmth we desperately need. And then for my favorite makeup line ever, Smashbox, we're going to be taking our Beauty Exposed palette with 5 colors: Bear, Camel, Marble, Oak, and Moonstone. And the color we're going to be using today is called Bear. And if you don't have this palette, a popular palette that most people that enjoy doing makeup would have is Naked Palette by Urban Decay, and the color that resembles Bear is Virgin. But anyway, we're just going to be packing this onto the lid and just kind of brightening up her eye a lot more. And to apply that, we're going to be using an eyeshadow brush that's not really too known like the makeup brand, but it's called Micabella Cosmetics, and it's just like a kind of angled type of brush with really stiff little fine hairs, which means that it'll be easy to pack it on because Bear is kind of a pigmented color. So again, as you can see, I'm just going to be packing it on to both eyelids. And then taking one of my favorite mascaras from Dior. It's called Dior Show, and this is Blackest of the Black. And as you can see, the brush is really like bulky, so that's a plus for me because I just like bulky brushes. And if you don't have this, something you can get, because this isn't drugstore makeup, but something you can get that is drugstore makeup, is the CoverGirl Lash Blast 24 Hour. And they don't have Blackest Black, I noticed, but they have a really dark brown that on your lashes looks as if it's black. So we're going to be doing a big coat of that on the top and a small coat on the bottom. To spruce it up, we added Dior Addict Extreme 336, and if you don't have this, Baby Lips in any tinted shade would work. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos and our other Christmas videos, and happy holidays from Jessica and I, and be sure to subscribe. Barely, it's kind of showing.
Hannah.
Okay, keep your head straight. You can't, like...
Found a corner.
Okay, he blocked the camera.
Maverick.
Maverick.
I'm not cat. Okay.
Put it down.
I'm sorry, cat.
Okay, now go back to normal.